Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about my previous video because most of you took it exactly how I thought you would take it. You took it as a joke and nothing more, and you just had a laugh out of it. But there's a surprising amount of people that got really offended, either personally because they thought I was attacking the people that I mentioned, or they thought somehow, I don't know how this part, I will get to it, but they thought I was jealous I wasn't invited to this event. I know, that sounds ridiculous, but we'll talk about that. And then thirdly, a lot of people thought that this was like a place to, because I made this video, which was clearly a joke, they thought it was a place to like kind of like trash these other YouTubers, which was not at all what I thought that this video was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be a light joke, and I know most of you still understood that, but there's a lot that didn't. And so I just want to kind of talk about that today. And sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I've already recorded this several times, but I wanted to take a different approach here. The last one was kind of negative, but I figured I'd actually go with a more positive approach and really try to just connect and talk to you guys about this, because this video, whether you like it or not, kind of turned into, at least the comment section, kind of turned into a shining example of why people think that the Minecraft PvP community is dying. It just shows that everyone is so hostile and negative and cares way too much about either the game itself or content produced on the game. And it just shows through these really negative, vile comments. Now, I forgot to add in this part that actually the community is not dying. I'm sure some of you know this, but it's really just kind of an illusion because of the stuff I'm going to be talking about. As far as I can tell, the player count on servers is still going up. There's more people being introduced to the game, even to this day, because of YouTube content creators like the people in United UAC. But I just wanted to throw that in there. Yes, obviously, I don't need to be making a video explaining this, because really when you make a video or talk about a joke, it becomes unfunny. That is exactly what happens to jokes when you explain them. So I could just keep the meme going, but I figured that it would be more fun to kind of talk about some of this stuff. The entire point that I was trying to make in this little meme of a video is that it's very hard to mix competitive PvP in Minecraft with more casual PvP in terms of content creators competing against each other in a recorded round. That's simply all I was trying to say, is because some people are just hardwired to compete, to do their best to win, to get kills, and that's fine. It totally is. And some people are just kind of more casual and just want to make a overall fun video, and that's also fine. They're both equally fine. It's just when they compete against each other is when it gets very difficult to kind of find the right line. And obviously I don't take these personally, and none of the other YouTubers take negative comments personally. We stopped taking comments personally after about the first week on YouTube. We're completely desensitized to mean things. So, you know, comments don't affect me. I just think some comments are kind of ridiculous, and sometimes you just gotta sit down and talk about them. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, because there's some funny ones. Now, I wouldn't have made the video and put people in the video unless I actually enjoyed all of these people's content, and I watch about half of these people. Keep this in mind. So I watch about half of these people daily, or whenever they upload. I watch all of their uploads. The other half I don't watch at all, and I don't really know, so I'm not going to judge them. That's just not who I am. But the other half, like I just said, I watch every day. I like their content, and the description clearly displayed this, but I don't know if it's people's inability to read or the fact that they choose not to read the entire situation, but they just really thought that I was firing shots here. So I was curious to actually know what the people that were playing in this recorded round thought. So I DM'd Jake, or the Best Ginger, on Twitter and just asked him basically what he thought of my video. And he responded with, "That's totally fine." And he linked me the screenshot, which he told me I could share with you guys, where he linked it. You can see Engel saying lol there, and King Tong also saying lol, and then me full iron. They're just having a laugh of it. They clearly aren't taking it seriously, which is exactly why I made the video, because I knew that no one in that group would take it seriously, because from one content creator to another, we understand the difference between types of content, this clearly being just a joke and no ill feelings at all. So at this point, I basically don't care at all about the negative comments, because as long as I'm not angering or upsetting the people that are actually in the video or in the series making these videos, I'm good. Like, those are the people that I actually have to worry about being upset, and then I would respect whatever they thought of my video. But obviously they think it's positive, so therefore, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. So getting back to the comments that I've received, and these are just kind of funny. I just had to favorite some of these, because not only the ones where they claim that I'm actually jealous for not being invited to this event, which some of you are like, how did they arrive at that conclusion? I don't know, man. I really don't, but we'll get to that. But I wanted to start with this one that I thought was really a golden one. So this guy, I don't know if I've arrived at two conclusions about this guy. So I'm going to quote him first. His comment was, "Crab, have you realized that all of your content is hate? Like, bro, maybe you should fix your shit, not them. Just saying, peace, ... What an edgy teenager for stating that. But anyways, there's this another guy that responds to him saying, if he needs to defend his videos right when he uploads, maybe he should think a few times if it's actually good content or just useless shit. Now, I see what this guy's trying to say here, but his entire statement has unraveled on itself immediately, because his very statement is the reason why I have to defend or put like a warning in the beginning of some of my videos or in the comments of my videos. He's the very person that I'm warning because he's easily triggered and gets salty. There's a lot of people like this, and that's really why the community is not where it could be, is because people take things so personally. So the comment really just kind of helps my case that I'm trying to make in this video about exactly what I just said. People caring too much about the game and thinking that there's always shots fired when sometimes it's just a joke, and that's really all it is. Now, getting back to the first one that I quoted here, about how all my content is hate. Now, obviously, you guys know this isn't true, but I concluded that either this guy, A, is actually deaf, and I'm sorry if that's the case, I'm not making fun of you, but either that, or on the reverse side of that, he just listens to my videos with the volume off. I'm not sure on that one either. And then he just somehow comes to the conclusion that I spew hate. Or thirdly, he picks the videos that he feels like he should get triggered about, and then brings hateful comments to the comment section, and then calls my video hateful because he got offended by it. I think that's probably the most likely out of these, so I just thought that was kind of interesting, is because, you know, you can't call my video hateful when the only form of hate is seen by people in the comment section. You can go through all my recent videos. Frankly, most of my recent ones in the past week have been completely random titles in which I ramble on about absolutely nothing important and don't really say anything. It's just, you know, live gameplay commentaries, basically, and a couple, like, edited Mega Skywars in which I don't talk at all. So I don't know exactly where he was coming from, but I think I don't have to go any farther into that. Now let's finish this one up with the funniest of them all, which is actually the theory that I'm jealous, and that's why I've made this video, even though it was just completely a joke and I like all these people. There's a large majority of, not a majority, sorry, a minority of people, but some at least, that actually do think that the reason that I'm quote unquote firing shots it was because I wasn't invited. Let's break this down, okay? I know that this one may be very obvious to some of you, but I thought it was funny, so I just decided to bring it up. Now, you look at the cast of this recorded round, okay? Let's take a look at my channel, okay? Let's take a look at my sub count. Oh, would you look at that? It's 11,000, okay? 11,000. That's a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not, but 11,000 compared to, let's see, the minimum. I'm assuming I don't watch some of these people, so I don't actually know what their sub counts are, and not like that's everything, but I have 11,000. The minimum at least has 30,000, all the way up to several 100,000. So realize this. I have no right to be salty or upset or jealous about not being in a event or recorded round that I have no business being in. That's just not logically sound at all. I can't be jealous about something that I haven't earned the right to be in, if that makes any sense. So, like, you know, these guys are getting 10 to 20 times my views. Why the hell would I be in this? And why would I think that I have some weird right to be in it? I don't know where that kind of concept came from or how people developed that one, but I thought that was funny, so I included it. Yes, obviously, if I was asked to do something like this, of course I would say yes. But the thing is about these type of things is you earn it. You become friends, you grow your channel to a point where you deserve to be in it, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll just sit here and wait my turn. It's fine. I don't take it personally because I don't consider myself be someone that needs to be involved in everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that last point. I just couldn't help but putting that in, because that one just really, in terms of the way logic goes, that one was so illogical. I was confused the moment I read it. I think that pretty much sums up my commentary on this matter. It's a lot more positive, and I think this one is a lot better than the previous ones I've made. It kind of just explains the situation a little bit more. Basically, if I had to give this commentary a moral, I would just say sometimes things are not meant to be overanalyzed. Sometimes a joke is simply a joke. It doesn't have any weird meaning to it. There's no ill will towards the people that you're joking about. Sometimes it's just a joke, and that maybe, just maybe, this community would be in a far better spot, which is exactly actually what the recorded round is aimed to do. It would be in a far better spot if people just stopped taking everything related to Minecraft and Minecraft PvP so seriously. You don't need to get offended if someone criticizes your favorite YouTuber or points something out that you might not agree with. You don't need to freak out when you don't like a joke. Things just don't need to be so hostile. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm a lot happier with this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Share it around if you want. I think I got my point across. Hopefully you guys kind of get where I'm coming from. If you do, let me know what you think on it in the comments, and I'll try to be very active. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you guys that have made it to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
X gon' give it to ya. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own.